Welcome back to my Sims 4 Vampire Edition, and right now what we're doing is there's not really much going on with them, so what I think is that I'm going to have her invite these two out, but I can't do that until the morning is over, because I want to maybe see if she can become good friends with either of them, and because, you know, her whole thing is she wants to have allies, and she wants to be powerful and in place whenever dude comes along. So let's see what she's got to do. She's got to beat one more vampire, so she can friendly spar with one of them when they're out. So that's a way to do that. Now, what has he got to do? He's got to defeat vampires, but he's not having a very good day of that, because she's beaten him both times that all three times that they fought. So yeah, she's pretty good at that. And I went ahead, last time we went ahead and we gave her, as one of her abilities, the strength. Let's see. Yeah, 1 level in strength and 1 level in occult student. And she got command. Because I think the way that I want things to be with her is I want her to concentrate on things that are about being strong and taking care of herself and protecting herself. Because she's still kind of... He doesn't really need to... Does he have to go to work today? Achieve level 2 of guitar. Do you already have a guitar in the house? I don't think he does. So. Okay. We want to go get him a guitar. Okay, let's go. I think this one, if I'm not mistaken, was from signing up for, it was free if you signed up for a newsletter. So I'm going to have him work on that because, you know, he's got a job. The main reason being he's kind of wanting to spy on the town and find out what he can about Isabella, which obviously is not much because nobody in town knows very much about her. But he's kind of using going out on the job as an excuse to ask people things when she's not around and stuff like that. So that is where he is at right now. And he may be on a night shift. So, really, well, we better hedge our bets. So we're going to have her see, yeah, it used to be just like full of stuff in The Sims 3. I don't know if she has to level up some more. Alright. Well, they could go somewhere inside, I guess. Oh, I'm going to check and see if she can harvest. I think she already harvested this back here last time. No, she didn't. Okay, so why doesn't he come over here and harvest? So she can, oh, she can write fantasy now. Okay, then I want to go back to the house because he likes to do the mist thing and just have him practice the guitar again. Let's see if he travels by mist for me. Yep, he did. So cool. So he can have those and just keep those in his inventory for emergencies, and he can have the plasma packs. So we don't have to order plasma packs for a little while, so that's cool because both of them have something they can eat on the quick. But she wants to, like I said, she wants to make friends, plus she also wants to see more of the town, so that's a good, her kind of asking to travel with him is a good way to do that. I guess, well, it's already sunrise, yeah, it's... So she can write fantasy now, which is good. And Vlad actually needs to finish up his research. Book 3. Okay. You were just going to a seat. You didn't have to turn into mist to go that short of a distance. Like, it's okay. Alright. So we'll leave her writing, and because her fun should have been up, and we'll leave him studying. And then when we, when they get to a point where she can invite everybody out and they won't, like, start frying in the sun, we will attempt to do an outing. Okay. So she's got 1 and 2. Alright. And there's one final tome to buy, which I think is the one that has the vampire cure, if I'm not mistaken. So what level? Just 3 cover, let's see. So, if there's 15 levels, 3 must go up to level 12. So I'll just let him finish this one out. We'll buy the next tome. And, yeah. Oh, I haven't paid bills in a while, so I'm going to check. Once he gets this situated, I'm going to check and see if we need to pay any bills. Well, it's a little bit too early for the mail to come, so. Okay. So he... Oh, he's still learning. So does it go to 13 and then the last one goes... I guess so. Oh, hate when he does that. Okay, where did you put the book? Okay, good.
Yibs.
Read that. Are you done? Ugh. There we go. Okay, he's learned all that he can from this one. So put it down. I'm going to put it in her inventory. And you can do whatever you want. I'm going to go have her stop writing. Oh, she can't. Okay. map for some reason. Vampire secrets. Purchase vampire tomes. Ultimate vampire tome. 1. Okay. So I'm gonna... Well, that's fine. What's she uncomfortable about? You're thirsty. Alright, let's... eat. And eat. Alright, cool. I'm gonna have him stop that and read the ultimate tome. Did that get her thirst up? No. Alright, let's go ahead. Let's drink. There we go. That should do it. Alright. So she can then go and continue her writing. Because that's what she can do during the day. Is she can do her writing. And then she can have the meet and greet at as soon as the sun goes down. Alright. Now this one took us to 13. Alright. So basically he kind of is collecting he's reading all the information that's been collected on the internet by other vampires, vampire hunters, vampire enthusiasts. And so that's how he's that's how all the tomes are out there. It's like all these different groups have put stuff on the internet, and somebody... Well, $4.90 is not bad in royalties. Okay, she finished the book. So let's go down here. Sell to publisher. And then she can come back up here. And sit. No, not sleep. Sit. Just so that I know she'll come back from the sun. Although her energy should be up pretty high, so she should be pretty safe. Yeah, it's fine. I don't know exactly how much energy they take for each bit in the sun, but it's kind of more than you would think because he always loses a lot of energy and he just goes to the edge of the lot. So, yeah. Yeah, she's in the sun and she's not happy. Get back upstairs. Good, good, good. Now, I don't really want her to write another book right now. She doesn't need to. I mean, they've got decent amount of money and no bills yet. So, and he's going to earn some money. Now, to draft a reconfiguration, I think the ultimate vampire was mortal once, but he was turned immortal through a curse. Well, we knew that. That's how, well, in some stories it's a curse, in others it is what it is. We'll just put it that way. Different versions have it being kind of different for different people and different worlds. So, yeah. I'm going to... I keep saying this in every episode. I need to just buckle down and do it. I'm going to try and put mods... Now, this will not include any just hair and clothes. But things that actually control gameplay for my... Each set of videos that are lumped together, like Sims 2, will have the same mods any of the Sims 2 playlists will have the same mods as the others. Same thing for Sims 3, etc. The Sims 4, I don't actually have a mod that changes anything about gameplay yet. I have the MC Command Center, but I'm not really sure that it's what I want. So, I think, and what I mean by that is that it does a lot of cool things, but what I usually look for in mods is one of three things. Autonomy. I really like my Sims to be able to decide when they want to try for baby on their own. So, and autonomy of romance in general. Game fixes. So if there's something that's a bug, like there's a lot of fixes I have for The Sims 2 that fix different things. So like, there's one that the social worker will come if the kids get too. Yay! There's one that will come if the kids get too hot, but that doesn't make a whole lot of sense. And sometimes they get too hot from jumping on the bed. Like, that makes no sense whatsoever. So I kind of have a mod to control that. I have a mod to fix some broken links whenever somebody dies. So like if something happens to the tombstone, it unlinks and that can cause game corruption. So, you know, I have stuff like that. And then the third is interesting gameplay choices. So like I have in The Sims 2, I have one where they can have, you know, triplets or quadruplets. I mean, triplets or quadruplets because they already can have twins. And in The Sims 3, let me see, I have, well, that's more autonomy. Yeah, the story progression mod. So the story progression mod from The Sims 3 would be something that controls gameplay, that is just a new functionality of, I don't have to worry about people just stay in their houses with very limited EA story progression. There's that. So anything that's just cleanup. Oh, and facial templates in The Sims 2 would be probably something that's would be fixes, but not really, because just some of the facial templates in The Sims 2 are just a little strong. And I talked about that in my last Sims 2 a little bit, about how you can find facial templates where just the edges are cleaned up ever so slightly, or if a nose is really, really, really way too big for that face, they've toned it down just a little bit. And I looked at the faces, and you can't, they are essentially just cleaned up, like they keep that same structure. Now, what it mostly changes, what it mostly ends up changing is the genetics that their kids will have. So if, like, let's say you start with a, I'm trying to think of a base sim that probably has a template fix. Like, I think there's one that's in a lot of games called Comey Tellerman. Comey. He's a redhead with a huge nose, really, really, really broad jaw. So they've cleaned up the jaw and the nose a little bit, so it's a little bit more in proportion. So you'd have the old template, but if the baby got his template, it, I think, would get the cleaned up template. I'd have to do a little more research on that. And this kind of thing is, I have a lot of mods where they just do a little cleanup like that, and I mean, in some ways it drastically changes the game, because, you know, some of the drastic genetics that might show up that other people might find really interesting, that don't kind of lend themselves to legacy play. He just likes to abuse that mist stuff. Just let him have the computer. He's dying right now for some reason for that. He just cannot stay away from the computer for 5 seconds. Watch Civic Public Access. Does he have a TV? I don't think he does. So that's a thing that I'm not going to worry about fixing right now. Okay. Are you talking to an alien? I don't think so. So, when actually does he go to work this time? 3 hours. So he has to be there at 5. They just don't like that chair. But I really don't want to do a lot of let's upgrade this, because they really don't have, like, the most huge amount of money for a house like this, especially. So I don't want to kind of push it and then try to pay the bills and be like, oh, you can't pay the bills. So, you know. Oh, is that one? Nope. I guess not. Why is it twinkling now? I thought it only twinkled if it had the fruit on it. No, it's just doing a twinkle in the sunlight. Fair enough. So she has 7 packs. Because she doesn't want to eat all her fruit, because she wants some of the fruit to be left to replant. Because I don't know how long the plants... I know in The Sims 3 they die after so many harvests. So I want her to be ready to plant more. Which, with 3 plants, 2 going off at the same time, I think we should be okay on the fruits. Now, she needs to get frogs to make her own. And I'm not even sure if she knows the recipe. No, she learned the recipe. That's right. I'm pretty sure she learned the recipe. So... Can you go to work? I can't make you go to work, can I? Yeah, no. So, what is something we can concentrate on for her in the meantime? I guess she can learn the pipe organ. There's really nothing wrong with that. Nothing super high. Writing and vampire lore are the ones she's really concentrated on. So, we'll go ahead, fast forward till he takes off to work. There we go. Now, is he going to be stuck? I guess it's a thing with the mist. We'll come back and check on him here in a minute. We'll just fast forward. And, yep, he's going right now. He's late. But I don't really... He doesn't really need to, like, progress. So... Because really, the point is just to have some consistent money coming in. The point is not for him to get all the raises and get to the top of the career. We might end up doing that with her. Because what has she got to get through? That's the reward store, right? Yeah. So let me see some things. So we've got to... Oh, we're almost on the end of hers. Okay. She doesn't have very much to do at all. All she has to do is fight one more vampire and then level up her vampire lore skill, and she is good to go. That's pretty awesome. We're not even that many days into her young adulthood. Nice. Alright. Let's have a plasma pack. Have 1 plasma fruit. Then let's travel. You know, if I could click on the telephone icon, that'd be really great. So where do we want to go with them? Okay. Alright. So they could go to... Windenburg. Why don't they go to Windenburg? There might be some place for them to go there. It's cool. What is that? That's the ruins. A bar. Let's go to the Shrieking Llama. Okay, so the game is being a little mental right now. Hopefully we don't have any problems. Okay, we're good. Okay. I really need more RAM. I cannot wait until I can get the new computer, which is going to be a long time. But it will be worth it. So, I don't really know at this point how kind of much longer she has before her sire shows up. Because, as I said before, she, go here together. As I said before, she's kind of planted hints and stuff. Well, you know, you could talk to somebody. Alright. He's ambitious. Where's the other woman? Uh-huh. Well, I thought that, she would just run inside, but I guess she bolted on us. Well, I mean, I guess that's fine. Because she can just talk to her later. Maybe she'll have an outing just with two of them, and I'll just make it a little bit later. I guess I got too ambitious. Now, where did Caleb go? Is he still here? Seems like if you're loving in the right place, it's singles night. Oh, okay, well. Yeah, he bolted. They both bolted. Well. She's made some friends. Can I tell? I can't tell if any of them are vampires. Now we're starting to get lag. Great. Let's just go ahead and send her home. That way I can know that at least an autosave is taking place. Because I think it autosaves when you go in and out of things. Okay, I'd like to get home eventually. There we go. So, that was a bust, but we did talk to him a little bit, and the relationship did go up a little bit, so we just have to remember that it has to be later, and maybe we should invite them to our lot, so we can have a little bit more control over how long they stay, how many people are there, things like that. Okay, so he is still at work. So you do whatever you want. You don't really need anything super bad. He's feeling better. What time does he get off? He gets off at 11. Okay, so we'll stop shortly after he gets home. So sadly that was a bust, but that's okay because she can talk to her. Oh, she did meet a whole lot more people than I thought she did. Chat. 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 Let's see if this goes smoothly. Okay, good. We got some friendship going on. So she'll invite them over. Maybe she'll invite them over one at a time in the next episode and really get the friendship up. And she needs to work a little bit on her friendship with Vlad. So they should vampiric spar, I think. Because if she wins, it'll be her last thing that she needs. And if he wins, it'll be his first that he needs. So all he'll need is 2 more fights. So actually, if I keep him from... What does he have as his vampire abilities? He has nothing in vampiric strength. Okay, great. So I can keep him low and give him some vampiric strength and then up his athletic. I say a lot, sorry about that. Up his athletic, and that way he can win the fights and then we can get his goal accomplished. So let's see where she is at now. See, so she went, they're not going up really high, but I think they just can't go up very high on the phone. And she didn't get to talk to him for very long because they decided that, oh hey, we are going to bolt on you. But we did get to go out, so, and do something a little different for her, so that's good. Because she kind of, you know, she is a loner. That's kind of what started this whole mess for her, is really not wanting to be around people and, you know, almost being to the point of just not even having any real close friends, just, you know, I just want to be alone. So that's kind of what caused the whole thing, because there was nobody. Oh, yeah, talk. No, I don't want to go out right now. I already went out and you bolted on me within 10 minutes or less, so I'm not impressed right now. So yeah, so she really didn't have anybody to back her up or to help keep her out of the situation. So that's kind of what started the whole mess. And she's realized a little bit that perhaps if she has a good 2 or 3 friends, then she can still get her alone time, and especially friends that understand that she wants to be alone, because Vlad is a loner himself. He doesn't, you know, he's exactly the same. He doesn't, you know, he gets that about her. And I think Caleb, no, we don't know if he's alone or not. So, and that's part of the reason she moved in with Vlad, because she knew that he wouldn't expect any, you know, that he would get she was going more for security than actually. Why is his continuing to glow? Okay, it's still continuing to glow, and I don't know why. Master of Darkness from the Glorious Night. Well, he can hang out here and stare at the stars if he wants to. I don't care. He doesn't have anything he needs to do other than vampiric spar, and we can do that next time. So he can, well, we can do that for her next time, get her last one, and then, because she can spar with one of their friends to bring the relationship up. Now, Caleb, I think, does have some in vampiric strength, so he might kick her butt. But that's okay, because it'll be practice, it'll get their relationship up. And she's actually kind of realizing that, you know, when you have people who are close, it's really a good thing. So yeah, so I think we're going to leave it here. And Vlad will take us out with his sexy self. Yes, whatever. And so if you are liking this, please let me know. Any suggestions for what we should do after she finally faces her sire, her creator? If there's something you want to see gameplay-wise, or if there's something you're thinking about plot-wise, like that she should check out. I don't have the vacation pack, and I don't have bowling night stuff. I'm going to get them. So, but don't have them yet. So if you have some suggestions about things that you'd like to see a vampire explore in the game, let me know. Or any perks you might want her to take. So, and if you know anybody who likes vampires in The Sims 4, please let them know about this series. So thank you so much, and I hope you've enjoyed, and I will see you in the next video.